Let's start by understanding what Parkinson's disease is. At its core, Parkinson's is a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement, muscle control, and balance. It primarily impacts a region of the brain called the substantia nigra, which produces dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in sending messages to the brain for movement. When these dopamine-producing cells die off, symptoms of Parkinson's start to appear. But why does this happen? That's where things get a little complicated. The exact cause of Parkinson's is still unknown, but research suggests a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Scientists believe that genetic mutations may contribute to the disease, especially for those who have a family history of Parkinson's. However, only a small percentage of cases are linked to specific genes. We've identified several genes that are linked to Parkinson's, such as LRRK2, PARK7, and CCA. However, most cases are sporadic, meaning they occur randomly and are likely influenced by a complex interplay of genetic predispositions and environmental triggers. Environmental factors like exposure to pesticides, herbicides, and heavy metals are also linked to an increased risk. Studies have shown that people living in rural areas with high pesticide use have a higher incidence of Parkinson's. Other risk factors include head injuries and prolonged exposure to certain toxins. The symptoms of Parkinson's can vary from person to person, but they generally fall into two categories: motor symptoms and non-motor symptoms. Motor symptoms include tremors, bradykinesia, slowed movement, muscle stiffness, and impaired balance. These are the signs most people associate with Parkinson's. However, non-motor symptoms like sleep disturbances, cognitive changes, and depression can be just as debilitating. At first, it was just a tremor in my hand, but as time went on, I started noticing how much slower I was moving. But what really caught me off guard were the sleep problems and anxiety. It's not just a movement disorder. Parkinson's affects your whole life. So how is Parkinson's diagnosed? Unlike some conditions, there's no single test or scan that can confirm the disease. Diagnosis is based on a thorough evaluation of symptoms, medical history, and a neurological exam. We rely on clinical observation and, in some cases, imaging like DAT scans to assess dopamine levels in the brain. But ultimately, Parkinson's is a diagnosis of exclusion. This means we rule out other conditions before confirming it's Parkinson's. Early diagnosis can make a huge difference in managing the disease, so if you notice persistent symptoms, consult a specialist. Now, let's explore the treatment options. While there's no cure for Parkinson's yet, treatments are available to manage symptoms and improve quality of life. The most common treatment is medication, particularly levodopa, which converts into dopamine in the brain, helping to ease motor symptoms. There are also dopamine agonists that mimic the effects of dopamine and medications like MAO-B inhibitors that prevent dopamine breakdown. Levodopa has been the gold standard for decades. However, over time, its effectiveness can diminish, and patients may experience fluctuations or off periods when the medication wears off. But treatment doesn't stop at medication. Deep brain stimulation (DBS), a surgical option, has been a game changer for some people. By implanting electrodes in specific brain areas, DBS helps regulate abnormal brain activity. After DBS, my tremors almost disappeared. It's not a cure, but it gave me my life back. In addition to medical treatments, lifestyle changes can play a vital role in managing Parkinson's. Regular exercise, physical therapy, and even speech therapy can improve symptoms. Exercise has been shown to slow the progression of Parkinson's symptoms. Activities like walking, swimming, and yoga can improve mobility and balance. Exercise is like medicine for Parkinson's. It keeps the muscles strong, the mind sharp, and even boosts dopamine production in the brain. Alternative therapies like acupuncture, massage, and music therapy are also gaining popularity as ways to manage stress and improve well-being. While there's no guaranteed way to prevent Parkinson's, there are steps you can take to lower your risk. Maintaining a healthy diet, regular exercise, and reducing exposure to environmental toxins may help. Looking to the future, researchers are optimistic. New treatments and potential breakthroughs, like gene therapy and stem cell research, could hold the key to finding a cure. We're exploring ways to regenerate dopamine-producing cells and even slow or halt the disease's progression. The future of Parkinson's treatment is promising. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, like, and share this video with your family and friends.